Hello everyone, welcome back to what hopefully will be the conclusion of the Final Fantasy Legend 2. So last we left off, we defeated Apollo, created Isis out of Magi, and now we've got to solve a problem that looks like it's going to collapse everything. So let's go. And again, we cannot run from these fights. Luckily, not a problem most of the time. Notice Musashi here has a ton of freaking hit points. If that had been, you know, just a normal... If that had been an actual stack of them, we probably would have needed to use more than just what we did. And Giant Toad is not typically a problem. However, I will burn Flare just to make sure. There's only one meat we're interested in, and I hope we get it. Also, remember, we can't run from these fights. So unfortunately, my way of speed running the past couple of dungeons just doesn't get to work here. I wish it did. Also, Flare is nice and powerful. And because I bought, you know, 5 extra stacks of Flare, I feel fairly safe in just using it on every fight we get into. Especially fights like this. Let's see. There. Oh, don't want the Garuda meat. I don't actually want to fight this enemy, but I guess we're going to. Let's use Flare again. Flare is just so powerful. I figure if we're going to use it at any point in time, this would be the time. I mean, they are going to continue to just throw enemies at us like this. So even more Flare. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Although it'd be nice if we were allowed to get to it. I am just kind of saying. And before we interact with that, do a quick HP check there. Also, what we are about to fight is the thing I want meat from, and it does drop meat. If I fail to get meat, I will pause the recording until I fight this thing and get the meat. And then we will see exactly what happens with Star in Gamera form there. But anyway, well, we run into our Tianlungs. These things will hit you with some very, very nasty attacks. And one good shot of Excalibur would be nice. But, nowhere near enough. And Tianlung's meat. Which would we eat here? The turtle changed to Sei Ryu. And this is the earliest in the game you could possibly get the final form of dragon for Star. Who now has gas, has whirl. Whirl being a really nice thing. Immunity to most damage types. Immunity to quake. Star is now a legitimate dragon badass. Also, look at those stats. Those are good stats. Good stats right there. Average in the high 80s. There we go. Saved, just in case. Okay, the flare's almost empty, but it's not. And now, not that we have a whole lot left to worry about, but we never have to worry about meat again. And that's lightning to the entire enemy. Thankfully, Flare is still pretty damn badass. Game is so far being somewhat lenient on how much, on how many enemies it's throwing at me. Oh, we got our dragon. We need no more meat. Actually, I forgot to equip more spells. Let's do that. I do like this music. Too bad it just keeps getting interrupted by how many fights they put you in here. Mage is still allowing us to speedrun this section. Of course, this is why we brought the tents in. I'm just saying. And here is another enemy. It's not quite as scary as the enemies we've run into so far. It can still put hurting on you if you're not careful. Oh, there are 3 of them this time. And use that, and Aegis. And this is why you gotta be careful, because if... And that's what happens if they hit you with tornado. If all three of them go tornado, 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 you're gonna die. That's what we saved. And it's all a matter of how fast everybody moves and what they do. This time it's only one instead of three, so, you know, we don't have to worry too much about it this time. Fenrir does have a bunch of hit points. Getting 3 of them was very unlucky on our part. And everybody healed up. Good. Let's save again. So yeah, it doesn't matter how powerful you are. Some of the things down here can still just obliterate you. Luckily, this is the last floor. We will still get in fights, don't worry. Still plenty of fights to get into. We still have plenty of flare to go around, though. And they gave us a karate for our trouble. How cute. Now, we haven't seen one yet, but there is an enemy type called a Hanawa. I forget exactly what they look like because I didn't see one in my test run of this section either. But basically, the Hanawa are the only enemies you can actually run from. But they will drop something called the Seven Sword. So you don't necessarily want to avoid fighting them if you don't have to. Now let's see if I remember. Remember the easiest way to get here. Okay, I gotta go back. I walked too far. You know, even these can actually do damage too if you can't wipe them out fast enough. So if you didn't come here with enough flair and enough ability to mitigate damage, you're in for a rough time of it. Because so many enemies here that you cannot run from. Okay. To the left is where we're going to go soon, but not yet. We've got to go up here first. And before we actually make that last couple of steps, I know I walked quite a ways without actually without replenishing the flare, which was not my best move. We're going to use this to heal everybody up. We're going to save because this is the final boss. And you can say no. Tells you to get ready, but we're done now. So Isis is going to break off from our party to go deal with one of these two things. We get to deal with the other one. And I even say it in game, this will be our very last battle. Let's go! Let's freaking go. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to use up all the special thing. Actually, I'm not. Not yet. The thing is, this is actually a 3-stage fight. Stage 1, it has some cannons that we've got to blow up one at a time. Stage 2, it will just kind of smack us for minimal damage. Stage 3, it will start wailing on us mercilessly. And if you do not take out the cannons fast enough, they won't do a ton of damage to you. They'll do damage, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be nearly as much as it could be. But if you don't take them out quickly enough, it will repair them. And now we're down to one last cannon. So we will flare that one out of existence. And now the arsenal has Smasher, which will hit with just minimal damage. And we get a few rounds of this, and then it will unleash hell on us. So let's go ahead and heal. Let's show you what a side gun blast does, because we have it. See, quite a bit of damage there. And now we're all fully healed for waiting for it to try to mortalize us. But until then, we have the glass sword. I can keep using Saigun, keep using laser, try gas, and now the glass sword's broken. The arsenal doesn't care about gas, sadly. And now it's in the final stage. So, we could use the nukes. This is the thing we could do, but there's no reason to. Mage's side gun does a significant amount of damage to this. And we kind of need to just worry about healing. Every round we need to be throwing out a heal to counter the damage that this thing keeps doing. Because this is all it's going to do for the rest of the game. Well, the rest of this fight, which I guess is the rest of the game. And there we go. One final side blast from Mage. And that is the end of the game. We did it. And so Isis takes her spot back as a statue here. Or just, you know, we saw her turn into a giant woman. Steven would be happy. Anyway. So Isis has to stick around here to repair the damage that was done while things were going nuts. We get to go back to where we came from. I want to know who Isis is really. And, Isis just says, this world is now old and needs to be repaired once in a long while. And that's why Isis is here, to repair everything. And that's why Isis breaks down into Magi until somebody gathers it all. Sounds like a rather inefficient system. So we won't see her again. But our descendants might awaken Isis for some strange reason. And yep, we will let our children know about the Magi. We will start another legend, which will probably get telephoned and do something weird. I wonder if the Guardians will keep going. But now the elevator's working again, so we can get out of here. This being the elevator. And if we want to, yes, we can go all the way back. We can also try to walk while we're getting teleported like this. There's nowhere to walk to, but we can try. Hey, Dad's back up. And now I can't speed it up. But Jane's voice told him to stay there and wait for us to actually do the job he was supposed to do in the first place. Magi was such thing. Seen more than everybody else, except the rest of the party. And Dad wants, I want to go adventure! No, you're coming back home, dude. We're dragging you back home so you can go actually apologize to Mom for leaving. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy Legend 2. Oh, Odin's back. I guess we didn't kill him dead enough. And I don't remember your name. Sorry. I know that's Taro, I just don't remember. Don't remember her. Oh yeah, Hane. And Kame. Or Hana and Kame. And now we get to look around all the worlds we have been through. And we get to see that the scarred couple got to marry inside of Venus City, and Niles gets his own girlfriend. The Resistance base here. And yes, Nobuo Uematsu. Nobuo Uematsu, if I could say things right. Ah, and look, it's Key. And now we're back home. And once again, Dad is, leaving. And apparently there's a lost ark. But this time we're going with him. I mean, after all, we did save the world. I think we've earned the right. Although we do kind of need to say goodbye to Mom. Except Mom's going to come with us. Which is fine with us. Dad's a little iffy on it. He can't go start off a new family if Mom's there with him every step of the way. And that is that. Mage with the kill shot in the end. I have a feeling that if I went back and looked, Mage would get a lot of kill shots with her magic. But anyway, there we go. I actually really enjoy this game. I really do. I know at one point I know when I played it way back in the, say, 1993, 1994, I know way back when I played it, it was a little impenetrable for me because the manual wasn't that, it was fairly helpful, but not that helpful. And there were several little bits and pieces about it that just didn't translate, and I got stuck. I'm pretty sure I got stuck somewhere in the world with the smuggling business. Pretty sure I just got caught up in a building and had no weapons left. No magic, nothing. So yeah. But now I've beaten it. But there is a sequel. There is Final Fantasy Legend 3. I have vague memories of that. I don't even think I played it. I think I just watched it. But, all things considered, we might as well tackle that one in the future. Maybe we got something else to do first, but, you know, you can probably look forward to Final Fantasy Legend 3 coming eventually to this channel. But, for now, thank you to everyone who stuck around to watch all this. I will see you back next time for, well, if everything works out the way I've planned it, Mega Man 6. Yeah, we've got more Mega Man to go. And then we can go back to Final Fantasy Legend. But until then, take care everyone. See you later.